Hi there, this is Hannah, also known as Verve, and I'm sorry I haven't updated recently. I've been home trying to work over the summer, and that's been about 70 hours a week. So not a lot of time to do anything except sleep, cry, and work. Yeah, so there's a running joke that has become something much, much more. It is called Zubatcon, and what it is I saw a post on Tumblr about a Zubat cosplay. And a little bit later, someone else commented, "Oh, it'd be very funny if a whole bunch of people did Zubat cosplays and flew around a convention." Well, I talked to a couple people, and before I know it, a whole bunch of us want to do it. So, I was told that I need to make a tutorial on how to make a cheap, easy Zubat cosplay. The basics for the cosplay, we've decided, are purple pants, and a blue shirt. If you can't do purple pants, you can always take khaki pants and attempt to RIT dye them. There's some at Hot Topic. If you're not able to do that, don't worry. You can wear blue pants. You know, it's just a suggestion. You would like to try and stay uniform, but Zubats. This cosplay is not expected to be high budget. We're looking at quantity, not quality on this one. This is one of the only cosplays that I have ever used straight craft foam without plasti dipping. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to talk a little bit about how to make a simple Zubat cosplay. Please excuse my room. It's very small. This is it. I got room for a bed, and my door is like right there, so you can see my whole room. Sorry. That's Joker, and I like cats. Alright, so, I cranked this out in a night. Really easy. Here are my Zubat wings. Pretty easy. Basically, I used 4 sheets of thicker blue craft foam, which you can pick up at Hobby Lobby for 99 cents a sheet, and 2 sheets of purple thin craft foam, which were, I think, 89 cents each at Hobby Lobby. The idea is just draw out the wing shape on one of the blue pieces and cut it out and lay it down on the other blue piece and trace it. The reason is because bat wings have this thinner part that you can see through, so the bones are visible on both sides. So you cut out 2 of these blue pieces. I just hand draw this. Like I didn't trace it, I didn't blow it up. I was just like, okay, it comes up and has 2 fingers. Pretty easy enough. If you're bad at drawing, feel free to get a picture and put it in MS Paint and just blow it up big enough to trace. Your wings don't need to be this big. They're, how do I want to measure this? I'm going to bring the camera over here. It's about the length of my arm from my elbow up. That's about how long my wings are for each of them. If you want to be a little smaller, if you want to be bigger, go right ahead. But it's 1 piece of blue. There is wire routing through these. It stretches all the way down and goes up, then down, and then there's another piece that goes down here. So these 2 are separate, and I have a piece of wire that's this U that comes up in here, and then I have a 3rd piece of wire just here, and then I smashed craft foam and then tulle, which helps make the wire not feel as bad on your back if you're wearing a bra, because I'm a chick and I like to stick my wings in the back of my bra strap. Makes it really easy to wear. For guys, feel free to use Velcro or button snaps. I would probably recommend Velcro. Make your wings nice and light. These are pretty light, so no back pain with these. But, yep, you take the blue part, put some wire in there, layer the purple part over top, and then put down another blue part. Now there was a seam at the top. What I did was I took some extra craft foam strips and just ran it down here. There's a few seams. They're not really bad. You can see where it's bumping up just a little bit here. I'm going to have to glue that back down. But, yeah, they're not very hard to do. You just 2 pieces of craft foam on each side of the blue, and then a thin purple. Now the way I got this texture on the purple and the blue is I actually took purple markers and just ran them back and forth, just like that. and then kind of like use my finger to blur it a little bit, and it gives it that kind of texture, that wrinkly feel that makes it look like real bat wings. And then I actually used a blue highlighter to bring it around and kind of darken in here, which, like I said, it doesn't have to look perfect. There's going to be a lot of us, so it's more about quantity, not quality. We'd still encourage you to do nice work, you know, we still want to look okay. But if you're not perfect, this is a perfect beginner cosplay, or if you just want to have fun one night, absolutely. But if you're a guy, you can always get Velcro. They do sell blue Velcro, so you can zigzag stitch it, hand stitch it, or even hot glue it onto the back of a shirt. A hot glue, you know, the other side of the Velcro on your wings, just smack it on your back. That works. I like to use the Z-strap. For the ears, I used one piece of thick blue craft foam and one piece of thin purple craft foam. And it's basically, I cut out the ear shape, cut out a smaller purple, hot glued it in, and then used markers to detail. This one used purple, blue, and black markers. The purple, which you can't really, it looks blue on my camera, I swear it's purple, is where I made it really heavy through here, and then blended it down. And then once it was all blended, then I took black to make that look even deeper. That makes it look ridged. In the blue, it's actually shaded around here. You can't really see it very well on the camera, but because my camera's a potato. But it's actually really nice looking. It gives it a lot of depth and texture. I shaded it real quick on the back and kind of see it's not that big of a deal. The way I attached it to my wig, this is a cheap blue wig I bought a long time ago when I was first cosplaying, and the more I feel it, the more I actually think it was a pretty nice quality wig, and I don't know where the person got it, so I'm actually kind of happy about that. But the way I attached my ears is, they're pretty sturdy. You can see they're not coming off. There's no headband, so no headaches. And this one doesn't use button snaps. Actually, hot glued lace, which you can see down here on the bottom. Hot glued blue lace, and then sewed the lace to the wig cap, and kind of sewed it with like a little cup in it, like that. That way it gives it more dimension to it. But it's just sewed on these 2 points, and it doesn't tend to fall forward or anything. But I made this in one night. Really easy to do. If you don't want to do all the shading, that's perfectly fine. Just try and add a little bit of lines in there. There's no wire in these. In fact, I would encourage you to use some wire in the wings to try and make them a little stiffer. Doesn't need to be really thick stuff. Pretty easy to cut stuff would work. But yeah, pretty easy to make. Craft foam wings with a wire U-back. I know I've done other wings with that. And a wig, if you don't want to sew it, you can always hot glue it to a headband. That's totally fine. The running joke is that I am the Zubat Queen, since I came up with it, so I might be making myself a little crown. But the Zubats can have a theme. You can customize them any way you want. And by that, I mean, my friend messed up the neckline on his shirt, so he put a scarf on it, and then decided to go farther. So now he's a hipster Zubat who has a pair of thick rimmed glasses, and his consubre is talking about a bunch of artists that nobody's ever heard about. I'm taking more of a punk rock approach to mine. Just, I don't know, because I want to wear my combat boots, and that's what I want to do. So if you decide to join us, join the herd at Youmacon 2013. Feel free to start making your Zubat cosplay. Purple pants or blue, we encourage purple, and a blue top, and blue wig. You can buy a Party City wig for like $10 if you really want to. A lot of the cosplayers already have like blue wigs, but craft foam, really easy. Really encourage you to. If you have any questions, please, please, please leave them in the comments. Totally open. I'll try and answer them the best that I can. I am going to be busy these next few weeks trying to move back to college. But, yeah, fantastic. You can find me on verv2.tumblr.com if you want to check out my Tumblr. But just feel free to have any comments, questions. You can leave them in the comment section, obviously, and I'll try my best to help you out with your Zubat costumes. Come join the herd! Ah! Oh, requirement, you do have to be able to scream. We will be screaming. Alright, have a good night. Bye.